Hi guys, I'm Shelley and today it's time for another tag video. This is the 7 Deadly Sins tag. I don't know why I'm doing this, but we're going with it. I was tagged by the lovely Jess at Squidged Books and the original was done by somebody, I think their name is Bookishly Malays, and I'm very sorry if I pronounced that name wrong, but I will link both down below. This is basically the 7 Deadly Sins, books that relate to all of them. So let's start with the first one, which is greed. What is your most expensive book and inexpensive book? My most expensive is The Lifetime of Secrets by Frank Ward, which is a post-secret book, which I will show you a little bit inside there. It's a collection of post-secrets. If you don't know what post-secrets are, they are secrets that people send to Frank Warren on postcards anonymously. It got turned into a massive project and Frank came to the UK I think almost 2 years ago now. I bought the latest book for him to sign. I usually don't buy the post-secret books until they're like 3 or 4 years old and you can get them second hand because they're very expensive, but seeing as he was here and he's never going to come to the UK again, or it's very unlikely, I bought the most expensive because it's so pretty and it is actually signed by him. I met the dude. He's fantastic. If he ever comes back to the UK and you get the chance to go to one of his talks, really do, because it is awe-inspiring. Actually, I might do a video on that one day, just how amazing and awe-inspiring post-secrets are. My most inexpensive book is Life on the Refrigerator Door, a novel in notes by Alice Coupiers? I'm not sure how you pronounce her name. I got this for 20p at a library sale. This book means a lot to me. 1, it was recommended by a friend. 2, it's about a daughter and mother who live in the same house, but the daughter's really busy with school, the mum's really busy at work. They never really end up in the same room at the same time, so they leave each other post-it notes on the refrigerator door, and me and my mum used to do that. Next is Wrath. Really, I don't know what's going on. An author that you have a love-hate relationship with. And I think this has to be Stephanie Perkins of the Anna, Lola and Isla fame, because I loved the first 2 of these books. While I was reading them, I was in a fairy tale world where nothing really goes wrong and everything's just nice, kissing in the rain and gorgeousness. And then I read Isla and the Happily Ever After, and these 2 books got turned on their head for me because I started re-looking at them and looking at the fact that the women weren't very strong, the characters weren't very well rounded, and it kind of ruined the whole thing for me. I love her books while I'm reading them, but the second I finish with them and I think about what I've actually read, I hate them straight afterwards. It's kind of like eating so much chocolate. You're loving it while you're eating it, and then you think, how many calories did I just eat? Oishk. Talking of chocolate, the next one is Gluttony. What book can you devour over and over again? And that is The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I love it. I have read it God knows how many times. At least twice a year I pick The Hunger Games back up, or at least one of the series back up. And then we have Sloth. What book has been on your bookshelf for ages that you've neglected to read and still haven't picked up? The Shock of the Fall by Nathan Filler. I've had this for I think a year, maybe a year and a half now. Friends have read it, I've tried to read it, I get like 3 pages in and then I get distracted with something else. I need to read this, I know I need to read this. I've even got a bookmark in it telling me it should be read. Pride. What book do you most talk about to make yourself sound intellectual? I'm not sure if I sound very intellectual while talking about it, but I like to think I do, which is Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, even though I never remember what Bronte's sister is written by unless I'm holding it in my hand. It makes me think about feminism, and it makes me compare it to Shakespeare a little bit, which I think makes me sound a bit posh maybe. I think there's a lot of links between Jane and Catherine in Taming of the Shrew. I like to get into a good deep discussion about it and think that I'm very intelligent when truly I'm just swooning over Mr. Rochester. Talking of swooning, the next question is about lust. What attributes do you find most attractive in a male or female character? Courage. The capability of being capable in a crisis. I am very not that, and so I am always attracted to anybody who is. If somebody can keep a level head while the world is crashing in around them, or they have a massive amount of gumption, I fall for them hook, line and sinker. They gotta have a dark side if they're a guy, and they've gotta have a hell of a lot of gumption if they're a woman. Envy. What book would you most like to receive as a present? I think at this particular moment in time, the top thing on my wish list is Lillian Dash's Book of Dares, or I can never remember what it's called. It's by David Levithan and Rachel Cohen. So many of my friends have read this recently and told me about it. I've just finished Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist by David and Rachel. loving their writing and their partnership together, and so I really want to continue reading their stuff and reading Lily and Dash's thing of theirs that I really need to know the name of the damn book. And that is the 7 Deadly Sins. I want to tag some people. I'm going to tag Sylvia from Wish Fulfillment, Jess from The Words I Read, Adriana from Perpetual Pages, and Ren on the Road. Also, I tag you. If you're watching this and you want to do it, consider yourself tagged and link me your video or your books below. But I hope you guys are good. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.